What is going on, guys? Welcome back. NLCS. Actually, yeah, NLCS. We're in the championship series against the Diamondbacks, and this is game number 2. I finished off the last episode with game number 1. I did it last week. I had to go back. I'm like, did I really even play game 1? Where's the video of it? And then I realized that I did include game 1 in episode 49. So if you missed that, go ahead and watch episode 49 before you watch this one. And we start off here. P-Rich gets a single. Easy peasy. Before I get started, I just want to let you know I did pick up NBA 2K14. I posted the first video. It was basically from a live stream. I'm going to try to play that a little bit more often, do a little live streaming. I know a lot of you guys enjoy that game. So I will try to start putting some more of those episodes out. My career with Shooter McDuncan, who was just a completely made up guy. In the live stream I had people shout out some names and that one kind of stuck, so going with that. But here we are, NLCS game number 2. We were able to win game number 1. Arizona now beating us 4-1 in game number 2. P-Rich doing everything he can, unfortunately not hitting for any power at all right now, with his second single of the day. Pretty much in the same exact spot I hit the last one at. But still down 4-1. No one can seem to get me home, and here a little bit of a shot at me. Those are some of the trickiest plays to execute as an infielder when you get the line drive at you. If you start to turn around to run to get into the right position to catch that, it usually will just fly right past you without even an attempt. You kind of have to backpedal a little bit in some of those situations, but it's very difficult to pull that off sometimes. Fortunately for me, on that play, the ball kind of went right towards me. But P-Rich here again with another single. Singles for days, P-Rich in game number 2. But unfortunately, again, no one can bring me home, so we're down 5-1 at this point, and it's not looking too good for us. And there, unfortunately, the double play was turned a little bit too slow, and they're able to score again. And we end up losing game number 2, 7-1 against the Diamondbacks. P-Rich 3 for 4, all singles. Not going to get it done. When you're batting third in the lineup, you need to put a little bit of power into the at bat, get some RBIs. I don't think I had any that whole game. Here in game number 3, now in Arizona, struck out my first at bat there, but make up for it a little bit here with a solo shot. Just cleared the wall. Those line drive ones like that, it's very, very difficult to judge if that's going to go out or be caught. Fortunately enough for me, it was just long enough to get that home run. It's my first in this video, but can't remember if I hit one in game number 1 or not, but it is a home run, puts us on the board, and I will take it. Unfortunately, no one on base in front of me, but hey, it's a home run. It's a run batted in. I will take it. 375 feet. Just clears that wall out there in left field. Barely makes it over, but I will take it. We are down 4-2 at this point. P-Rich hits into almost the double play, able to leg that out with his speed, and not a very good at bat there. But we do end up taking the lead, 6-4. P-Rich comes up, hits a nice single, gets on base again. Just having a fantastic playoff so far as getting hits. Not the big giant hits that I was getting the last few years, but still getting on base, driving in a few runs. Not the huge power numbers right yet, not the huge RBI numbers just yet. But getting on base, and that's really all you can ask for in the playoffs. Hits come at a premium, runs come at a premium. Unfortunately not in this game. But in typical playoff fashion, you just want to get on base. That's the whole key. Get on base, and then hopefully something happens. But there I get another hit. And we end up winning that one 7-5. I'm on base 4 times, 3 hits, strikeout, and a fielder's choice. So 3 for 5. Get that big home run, which was helpful. And off we go to game number 4 here in Arizona. We lead 2-1. So we got that game back. We lost one at home, so I gave them the home field, but we taking it back. And P-Rich starting off swinging hot right here. Shoots one down the line. These ones are always scary when they're shot down the line, whether or not you're going to be able to make it. And look at this. P-Rich tries to stretch to 3. Gets thrown out at third base. Unfortunate for the third out of the inning. You never want to be that last out at third base. It's just, you can't do it. And P-Rich does it. And then the very next at bat, he hits right into a tailor-made double play. So off to a terrible start here. Fortunately for me, though, we do have a 3-0 lead. Weak ground ball there ends the inning when we had men in scoring position. But we still do have the lead, 3-2. Take the wrong angle on this little fly ball. Probably would not have had much of a chance on that, but I didn't even give myself a chance. Like I said, those are very difficult to read. You have very little reaction time to get to those, and then to try to determine which way you're supposed to go on that one. Very hard to be in the right position to make that type of play, but I didn't even give myself a chance by running the complete wrong way on that one. And here, strikeout again, so not having a very good day at all here in game number 4. But we are able to win that game and take a 3-1 lead. And hopefully we can wrap up this series right here in this next game. That would be fantastic. Fantastic. Playing in Arizona again. It would be nice just to close this guy out, make it to our 3rd World Series in like 4 years, I think, something like that. Pretty ridiculous if you think about how good this team has been over the last 4 years since I've really been playing on it. It's been amazing. And here, called 3rd strike, which clearly looked outside to me, but sometimes when you are down 2 strikes, you got to swing at things, borderline pitches, or you're going to get the chance of getting called out on strikes like I did there. But P-Rich comes back with a nice single, and you know, still hitting very well as far as it's concerned in these playoffs. And here, take one deep. Is it going to be long enough? It is. Almost lands in that pool out there. And P-Rich gets his 2nd home run of this video. I think it's his 2nd for the NLCS. I can't remember if I hit one in the first game or not. You guys can remind me in the comments section below, but I will take home runs. Obviously, again, a solo shot, no one on base, so my RBI numbers really have not been all that impressive just yet as far as this series at least is concerned. Just not enough people on base, and when there are people on base, I've seemed to have messed up. Almost get it in the pool out there. That would have been cool. But we have a 2-2 lead here in the 8th inning. P-Rich smokes one. Unfortunately, it's right to the outfielder. Hardly even had to move on that one. And just don't get it done there. Unfortunate. Hit that one hard, just unfortunately right at the right fielder. I really didn't give myself a chance. Really did smoke that ball, though. Just a little bit more towards center field. That would have been an easy double. But, of course, it goes right to the guy. But we do now have a 4-2 lead. P-Rich hits right into a double play. That's not going to get it done. But, fortunately for me, we had the lead, and we kept the lead, and we end up winning the NLCS. We are heading off to the World Series again. Again, I think this is the third time in 4 years. It might even be the 4th time in 5 years. But I think it's the 3rd time in 4 years that we're going to the World Series. And it's going to be something special. Something special indeed, going to the World Series again. Like I said, this team has been stacked ever since I've been on it. It's really like, it's something magical. It's like I've never experienced this before in Road to the Show, having such a dominant team that just every single season is expected to go to the World Series. It's been amazing. So it's going to be a very difficult decision in 2 years when my contract's up, to stay with Atlanta or move on. So World Series up next. See you guys soon. Peace.